Hey there, I am standing in front of one of our cornfields here because I wanted to talk today about harvesting and planting. So Proverbs is full of lots of wisdom. Of course, it was written by Solomon, and he was considered one of the wisest people of all time, essentially. And a couple of scripture verses that I want to talk about today are Proverbs 20 verse 4, which says, "The sluggard does not plow in season, so at harvest they look but find nothing." And then Proverbs 24 verses 30 through 31, which talk about, "I went past the field of the sluggard, past the vineyard of someone who has no sense. Thorns had come up everywhere, the ground was covered with weeds, and the stone wall was in ruins." And in Proverbs, he's talking about the sluggard or the lazy person. But I wanted to talk about intentionality and not just about doing the work, but about the intentions of the work. So the field behind us is obviously in corn. Last year we planted it in wheat, but we planted it in corn because we want to reap a harvest of corn. Last year we planted it in wheat because we want to reap a harvest of wheat. If we left this fallow or unplanted, it's gonna still produce something. It's just not gonna produce what we want. It's gonna produce weeds and thorns and thistles and ragweed and all the other junk that comes up if you just let it go. But I wanted to talk about, how are we doing that in our lives? Are we being intentional about the seeds that we plant into our lives or even into the lives of others, like our kids? Or are we just letting whatever grow? Are we intentionally selecting activities for both ourselves and for our children or other people that we have influence over that are going to produce the harvest that we want, whether that's character traits like patience, kindness, love, self-control, those sorts of things? Are we intentionally planting seeds to reap that harvest? So that's my challenge for you this month, is just, I wanted you to think about, what kind of seeds are you planting in your life or into the lives of others? Are you planting with intention? Are you planting at all? Because even if you are not planting, you are still going to end up with some kind of harvest. So just want to challenge you to be very intentional and very deliberate about what you're planting and what types of activities you are allowing or intentionally participating in to reap a harvest of those character traits or habits, or, just like, even if it's your physical body, do you want to be in shape? Well, then you're going to have to plant the seeds of, hard work and effort and, weightlifting and exercising and that sort of thing. So just some thoughts today is, even if you don't plant anything, you're going to reap some kind of harvest. So what are you planting? Thanks. Bye.